Yeah.
Yo, yo, yo. What up, Raider Nation? This is Bo Nose,
And this is Raider Reef.
and this is another episode of What Up, Raider Reef? How you doing, man?
Oh, what's going on, man? Nothing much, man. I just got home with the family, man, and
Yes,
we got a
sir.
big interview today, man.
Yes, sir, man. We got a special guest coming up. Son of former Raider, legendary Raider, all-time sack leader Greg Townsend. Greg Townsend Jr. is in the building in the building today, and we're gonna touch bases with him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring them on up.
Yes, sir.
What's happening? What's happening, y'all? How
What's
y'all
going on,
doing?
man?
What's
What's
up,
up,
Raider
bro?
Nation? How's it going?
Yes, sir.
Going on,
What up,
Greg?
bro?
It's good to see y'all. What's up, Bo? What's up, Reef?
How you doing,
Oh,
man?
nothing much,
Appreciate
man.
y'all
I want to
for
say thank you for coming on the show, man. We really appreciate having you on. Once a Raider, always a Raider. We appreciate you coming on and giving your point of view on our podcast, man. It really means a lot, bro.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me. Like you said, once a Raider, always a Raider. It's the
Exactly.
nation, man. I love my Raiders.
For sure. For
Hey.
sure. For sure.
For sure. So I'm sure we have a few questions for you, man. It's I'm pretty sure, man. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty lit being Greg Townsend Jr.
Yeah, man.
So
It had its,
that that leads into my question. How was life growing up as the son of an NFL player?
um, it didn't really get interesting like that, I guess, until high school when I started playing football. Before then, I was really playing basketball, so it didn't come up as much. But when you start playing football and being around more football people, the
Right.
name rings a bell. It comes up a lot. Some would think it's set high expectations, but I felt like at least throughout high school, a little bit of college, I kind of did my thing with it and kind of lived up to it in a way. I just try to ball, try to use all the talent that I had and everything that I could learn from my dad, of course, and try
Sure.
and transition and translate it best to the field as best as possible.
For sure. For sure, bro. Yeah, man. I was gonna ask you, how you feel about your dad, man. Like, he's been getting snubbed, man, for the Hall of Fame. I feel like, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, it definitely has been a while. I think he's been the Raiders all-time sack leader for 30 plus years now.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, but it's gonna take some time, man. Be patient with it. I could sit here and say I'm upset about it, but it was all a blessing, man.
For
My
sure.
dad is over 100 sacks in the NFL. Bro, how many people can say they did that? You know what I'm
Fourth
saying?
round
So
pick. Yeah,
yeah,
That's
that's
fourth
hard to
round
crazy.
do,
pick.
man. That's hard to do.
I
Super
can
Bowl
go on
champion.
about this.
Yeah.
He didn't start until his sixth season.
Wow.
Like what? That's crazy. Like
Yeah.
yeah. So
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
proud of him. I think everything that he did was awesome. He was part of the last Raiders Super Bowl team.
Yes, sir.
So that's an accomplishment. Of his. He always represents his ring. He loves his Raiders. He
Yes,
still
sir.
does signings every now and then. So yeah, man, it's a blessing, and time's gonna come. Time's gonna come.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure.
That's right, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like you said, man, it'll happen one day, and I'm pretty sure when it happens, man, that's going to be pretty cool for the whole nation, man. Because lately,
Yeah.
some of our guys has been getting in.
Yeah, that's good because I know a lot
Cliff
of our guys,
Branch.
in the whole, our guys have been getting snubbed. I mean,
Right.
Yeah,
Cliff
yeah.
Branch, that was way overdue, man. That was
Man,
too far
Oh yeah,
overdue.
oh yeah. I would say so.
Yeah,
I'm mad
And
about that, bro. I'm mad about
yeah,
that. They waited until he
yeah.
was gone. He couldn't even enjoy it, with his family.
You know, and that's ironically, my dad's told me that before. He's like, a lot of times, man, that's what triggers it.
Right.
And
right.
when the legend passes away, they're like, oh, man, he's the Hall of Famer. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
that's true, man.
you know how
That's
that
very
is.
true.
definitely.
I was gonna ask you, basically, I was gonna ask you like, how has your father influenced your game?
Oh man, he had a big influence. So I'm gonna tell you just like this. You could say my freshman year, I played football. Like I said, I started in high school, but I wasn't really into it. I wanted to play basketball. So then,
Okay.
going into my sophomore year, they was like, "Hey, you going to the USC camp?" I'm like, "I don't want to go. I got a basketball tournament." They was like,
Yeah.
"Nah, you going to the camp?"
Yeah.
So my dad, like, we didn't really work much before that, but then he just like was in my ear the whole camp. And next thing you know, I leave with a scholarship to USC. I'm like, hold up,
Wow.
Oh,
we changing the whole trajectory of this whole thing. I'm playing
Yeah.
football now, so
What
you
what
know, just
position
for
you play? What position you played in basketball?
I was like a power forward, small forward type
Do it all
thing.
type. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
athletic. I
was,
was dunking in like eighth grade though.
that's,
I was
yeah.
getting
this
That's
this
what I
guy
was.
right here, man, monster.
All more league. You know what I mean? Yeah. I played
oh
basketball
yeah,
too. That's what's up. Yeah.
oh yeah, that's what's up,
And
man.
if I'm not mistaken, going back to USC, didn't you play with Jarrell Casey?
No, okay, so the year he left, I came in the next year.
Okay,
Yeah,
Okay.
okay,
Jarrell, Tyron Smith, all those guys. I
okay.
played with Nick Perry, Wes Horton, Devon Kennard, guys like that.
Okay.
Nice, nice, man.
Antoine Woods.
That's pretty dope, man. I went to school with Jarrell Casey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, him and his brother Ray Ray, man, they was some dogs, man. They was some straight up dogs.
They were some beasts, man. Jarrell, he was like the first Aaron Donald to me, man, because he was so like his stature and he had the leverage points and he was a beast, man. He was
Oh yeah,
underrated, man, for
For
sure.
sure.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Back what you were saying though, you said you got the offer at the camp. What was going on?
Oh yeah, man. And it's just my dad was just in my ear. He like, hey, hit this move. All right, I saw you just hit that. Hit this. I'm like, okay, whatever. And it's working. So I'm like, okay, shoot, let's see what else we can make out of this, And it took me places that I was able to go with football, and I was happy about. I spent my time at USC with it, and a little bit of time with the Raiders, and a little bit of time with Buffalo. So it was all good, man.
Nice.
Wow. That's amazing, bro. Yeah, man. So, I want to ask you, yeah, I know you went to Beverly Hills High School. And, when you was coming out in 2011, you was a four-star recruit. That's pretty amazing saying that, you only started when you was a freshman. So being a four-star recruit coming out, heading to USC, what were some of the biggest challenges in translating that success you had in high school to the college level?
I'm gonna be straight up with you. Just like you said, Beverly Hills High School. I mean, you can imagine how many talented football players came
Right.
out of there. It wasn't too many, man.
Right.
It's a bunch of so
Yeah.
the big transition was like being that big fish in the small pond to being that
Right.
that fish in the pond with
Got
the
you.
other big fishes
Right.
around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just took it up the whole nother level. And it was a shock. That's why I ended up redshirting my freshman year. But I ended up coming through it. But yeah, it was a big transition, because it wasn't a it wasn't a lot of challenges I had to go through at Beverly.
Yeah. Right.
I pretty much after my freshman year it was,
He was the man.
I
Yeah.
was the man, so
Yeah.
I just had to just keep doing my thing and you know try and continue to get better the best way I knew how and the best way I could. So
Right.
That's what's up, bro.
Well,
yeah,
Ben, I mean, you did something right, man. You ended up going to USC, and then you landed with the
yeah,
Raiders. Like, that's
Yeah.
yeah,
hard. That's hard to do, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It was cool. It was cool, man.
Yeah. Kudos to you, man. Kudos
I
to you.
appreciate the grind that I went through.
For sure.
Real talk, man. So I read that you actually played in the Canadian Football League. How was that, man?
Oh man, so that was cool, but see, what happened was I was in Buffalo
Mm.
and we were doing the exit meetings, and I had just hurt my knee. Basically, well, I didn't hurt my knee, but I had 2 knee surgeries on my right knee in college.
Yeah.
So when I'm playing in Buffalo, they like, they're doing the exit meetings, the physical, and they're like, we're not gonna bring you back.
Right.
So I go to Canada and literally going through training camp tore the rest of my knee again. Like gone. I'm like, oh man. So it's just cartilage. It wasn't like no serious ligament, but it was cartilage. So it kind of affected everything because with cartilage, just bone on bone. Once you get there, you create a lot of fluid in the knee. It gets real tricky after that. So I ended up having to hang it up after Canada. Had to move on and everything. I coach now to scratch that football itch that I love. At Oaks Christian.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, it ended up being one of my first years coaching. I had Kayvon Thibodeau. My boy
really?
Kai Brown. Yeah, my boy Kai Brown. I was assistant D-line coach to my boy Kai Brown. And
wow.
We had Kayvon Thibodeau. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he's
that dude
projected top 5 pick. Yeah.
That dude was a beast, man.
This upcoming draft. That's crazy.
I was glad to be a part of his journey as well, man, because he's a monster. I'm proud of him.
All right, you already know you taught him some tips coming off the edge. I already know it.
Man, I tried, but that dude was so talented, man. He had it. He got the speed, the strength. He kind of already knew some everything that he kind of needed to know, leverage points. So I was just there to help polish up everything that he had, and then he did the rest really.
Okay, that's what's up, bro.
Right.
Transitioning into the Raiders, I wanted to ask you because we all still Raider fans at the end of the day. We all still love them. We're gonna support them at the end of the day. So I want to ask you, what do you think about the current state of the Raiders and the direction they're going in with this new regime we just brought in?
Right. So it's always exciting starting a new regime. Coach Daniels, he has a legacy, right? He's respected, doing all that good work with Tom Brady. He did well in Denver, besides the little spy game. We ain't gonna talk about that, But I'm excited. I like the new young coaches that he's bringing in. Especially like the defensive line coach he just brought in. I think he's going to be good. Coach Okram, I think, or something like that. Okay. And then Coach Graham as a defense coordinator, excited, see what they got, hopefully we can draft some good talent this year to add to the defense. Defense did pretty well last year. Of course, we need to replace my boy number 11, Ruggs. We need to replace him somewhere, somehow. That was a big loss. I feel like he was really starting to get his stride when we lost him. But, I'm excited for the Raiders, man. I'm excited. A lot of people like to downplay Derek, but, he's still top 15. At times he plays top 10. So, I'll take him over a lot of quarterbacks that we have. I really think he'll be all right.
Not to cut you off, I love Derek Carr, but he needs to get mad. He needs to,
he needs to get
Raider mystique. Yeah, he needs that.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, man. I love Derek Carr, man. I just feel like he can get to that elite level.
Yeah,
he definitely can.
And I know he's had a lot of coaches and stuff like that. We get all of that. But it's like at the end of the day, man, you got young guys coming in and just executing off of whatever situation they got. And you see these young guys like Burrow, man. He was just in the Super Bowl, this year.
Behind one of the worst old lines.
I just saw that today. I think they said he got sacked 20 times more than the next quarterback.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's rough on the quarterback.
I think us as a nation, we love Derek Carr. We just get so frustrated because we know how great he can be.
Exactly.
But it's the inconsistency week in, week out. 1 week he top 5. He, you see that pass he made type, but then the next week he overthrowing guys, underthrowing guys. He looks scared in the pocket. So we just want that consistency, coming from a 9-year starter. But that's our quarterback, man. That's our quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like
Yeah.
where you're coming from. Me and Derek had the same agent when I came out, so
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I gotta spit nothing but praises and love to my brother
Oh,
Yeah.
there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
already know.
It's all
You
love,
already
man.
know.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all
DC,
love.
we rocking with you, man.
Hey,
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
love the man. I love the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I
For
love the
sure.
hell out of Derek, man. But you know,
Need to hang out with Josh Jacobs a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Get that
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
get some anger in him.
Yeah.
Oh
Josh
yeah,
is a monster.
he needs
Josh
something.
is a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
I
I like what they did bringing in Mariota. You know, that put a little flame under him, man. You know,
Yeah, I think so
you
too.
yeah. There was times where he got hurt, and you know, I thought he was going to be on the sideline for a few plays, and he came right back in. Like I need all
Yeah,
my
right. Yeah.
for
Not about to
sure.
lose this one.
Yeah. Because
yeah.
Mariota get in there, he might create some magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
And
he brings a different element to the game,
for sure.
That's
with
true.
his speed,
That's true.
Yeah.
and that's something that a lot of quarterbacks have been doing a lot lately in the football league, in the
Yeah.
NFL. Not just African American quarterbacks too. I mean, it's
Everybody. Yeah.
everybody getting it.
Josh Allen. You look
You
at
got to be
Josh Allen.
mobile.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
right there.
Joe
I
Burrow,
want
he ain't gonna escape.
yeah.
I
Man, he
wanted to
cold.
I wanted to
He
ask
be
you a
hurt.
question, bro. You know, I've been a Raiders fan since as long as I can remember, man. My dad is a big time Raiders fan, man, and I grew up a Raiders fan. And I just wanted to ask you, man, like on Sundays, man, like when my dad gave me that Raider jersey and I put that jersey on to watch that game, I felt like I was like a superhero or something. You know what I mean? Like I want to
Yeah.
ask you, man, because you've been blessed enough to put on that Raiders uniform. How was it wearing the black and silver, man? Like how was it wearing that Raiders uniform for the first
Oh,
time?
bro, it was surreal. Like, I mean, sometimes I think about it now, and it almost feels like a dream. Like, bro, it was so surreal, bro. My roommate was Khalil Mack. I was there with Khalil, Bruce Irvin. I mean, bro, it was
You was
legit.
there in
My boy
2016,
Jahai,
huh?
yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
was the year.
Khalil Mack, Bruce Irvin, my boy Jahai Ward was there. Big Jelly was there, man.
Yeah,
That was the
Yeah,
year,
bro.
bro.
That was a fun summer, bro. Just being with them.
Yeah.
Putting on that jersey that first game, it was crazy. Couldn't believe it. I don't know if you guys know this. My first play, Matt Barkley was my college quarterback when
Okay.
I was a
Yeah.
freshman, right?
Mike Barkley. Yeah.
So we're playing against him. My first play, I hit him. It wasn't even late, bro. I can show you the picture, but anyways, I hit him. Got a late hit penalty. First play ever. Fine.
oh.
Everything. I'm like, oh man, I didn't
That's the
even
Raider.
finish
That's
the
the
game.
Raider.
I'm getting
Yeah.
fined. Yeah, that's a true Raider for you, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Raider at heart. But yeah, even that whole game, even that hit, I still like. I don't care. I got fined. I'll do it again. Like
oh
Right.
yeah.
that was dope. Just being in that uniform, having that hit. I think I ended the game with like 5 more QB hits. So I mean, it was exciting, bro. I'll never take that moment for granted. It was super dope and something I'll remember for the rest of my life for sure.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, man. That's crazy.
For sure.
That's a blessing right there, man.
Yeah,
That's legendary, bro. I mean, not many people could say that, man. Putting on the black and
yeah,
silver. That's dope.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a blessing for sure. It's a
yes,
blessing for
sir.
sure.
Yes, sir. But that pretty much wraps it up with me, man. That was all. That was pretty much all the questions I had, man. I do wanna let you tell the people where they can follow you on Instagram, Facebook, whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can just follow me. I'm G_town93 on Instagram. But really though, just follow my dad. Coach Greg Townsend 93.
Okay.
Go if you can find a place to go vote Hall of Fame for him for sure. I used to have a
Definitely.
link up on his page, but I think they changed it, so I got to find a new one. But we're gonna get that going.
Yes, sir.
And just show love and support, man. Like I said, been the Raiders all-time sack leader for 30 years. We're just trying to get that love. And
Yes.
Raider Nation always show love, man. Everywhere we go, they always know exactly who he is. So I
Sure.
appreciate that from everyone, and I appreciate y'all, bro.
Oh
Appreciate y'all
yes.
for having this platform. This is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Raider fans. It's funny. Raider fans, we some of the most loyal and some of the best fans out there, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling
Oh
you,
yeah.
man. I'll
I
never
was telling
forget.
my
I met a
brother I
girl
was
with.
there since the Jamarcus Russell days, man. Like
Oh yeah.
Oh man, yeah, back there, yeah, you already
Man, talk
know.
about that, bro. Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah.
I remember watching the what was that, the '03 Super Bowl in my grandma's kitchen. We was sitting there when we played the Bucks.
Yeah,
We got
O2.
spanked, but I just remember that.
Yeah,
Right.
I
yeah.
remember that. You know what I'm saying? That was a good one. And I
We had to
always
go to
hated
bed
Tom
early
Brady
that
because the
night.
tuck rule was for real, bro. The tuck rule. That was a fumble. I
Oh
always
man.
hated Tom Brady. I show love and respect. He a goat. He the goat.
Yeah, he'd
Oh
go
yeah.
for sure. For
Yeah,
I would
sure,
be a
man.
hater. I would be a hater if I said he wasn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
He
That's
knew it
funny.
was a
That's funny.
fumble. He knew it was
Yeah,
too.
for sure. You saw the interview with Charles Wilson.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everyone
I saw
saw
the
that.
interview with the
he's
GOAT.
smiling ear to ear. He know what it is. He know what it
Yeah,
is, man.
that was a
Yes,
fumble.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But man, yeah, it was a pleasure having you on the show, man. Like I said, thank you for coming on. Maybe hopefully, we can get you on later on. If you're free, got some time. I just appreciate you coming on, man. But Raider Nation, man, like I said, we got one of our very own, man. Y'all go follow him. Y'all go follow his dad. Y'all go show love, like he said, man. And this is Raider Reef,
On both nose.
Greg Townsend Jr.
and this is another episode of
Shield talk.
Chill Talk.
Still talk,
Easy.
baby.
Y'all have a good one.
One.
Right on.
Yeah.